Let's get right back into it.
Situation's so dire. Why isn't Arish here with us?
Arish is busy. Why is my... There we go. Is that better? That's a bit better. My... What the fuck? Alright, move that forward. This is not how I normally sit with this shit, but... Alright, we'll go with that. No? Maybe? A little bit lower. There we go.
I know you'll take care of this, Director. I'm not worried.
Right, we have... Oh yeah, we've got to drop off the notes.
Oh, hello, Director.
To Pope, and then we've got one
I found
lot
Ash's
left.
secret lab. Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda... smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? That looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Fair enough.
The nail is almost repaired. You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
So the nail is from the astral plane?
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they returned to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep.
That's just it.
Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own.
It's always...
I'll see you later, Emily.
Fucking always during
Take
dialogue
notes.
that one of those missions comes up. Every single
What do
time.
you make of the art on the walls down here? I'm trying to work out possible origins.
Hey. Come on. Ugh. Hey. I saw you. I mean, I did see you. Got him. What the fuck is explosive energy recovery? Nah, man. What the fuck's down here? It's interesting that I haven't got anything, at least not yet, that is actually required shifting fragments. At least as far as I've noticed, because there's been no new weapon. Ow, none of those hitting. Dear God. I am a terrible shot. Hey, big guy. Oh, okay, that one's just cover. Get fucked. I'm about to get fucked. Hey. Now you're mine to play with. Alright, well... Okay. Fuck off. Then when are you spawning these fucking things? Okay, so I still want to go down that way. But there's things. Yeah, really, there isn't much point in me going for those boxes, is there? Because by this point, I basically have everything that I need. One second. Jade was blessed by a cat this morning.
This area looks newer.
It's
Is it
better.
from the upper floors?
Get fucked. It's better than a bone stag. I mean, that's cute. You give me the option to open this, but I could have also just broken through the glass. Ah, shit. Okay. Can I get over that? Looks like I should be able to. Don't know if... It's the kitty! It's multiple of the kitties. I see. I think if I had found all 3 of the cats, I'd be able to get in here further. I don't know. Might be worth looking up. Because if there's another cat around the warehouse, either... I can't just break that. Yeah, so I have to go back this way. But alright, remember, cats collapsed. Shift account. To whom finds this? I am Containment Processes designer John Gibbs, and I am writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocol offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the firebreak have been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, including myself, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold like the quarry. Wherever we are, we're not the first. There were some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kiev with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess blank in the reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the event, Overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following week, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and Bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. Event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. Okay. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions, revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired materials were delivered to Washington. Oh. I was hoping for something more space-y. Ooh, I can get back up.
Director, I need backup at my location.
Hey. I don't know how I can't break through that glass now, but... Woo! Fuck off, yes, spooky batch. What the fuck kind of weapon? What the fuck have you got down here? Oh, are you one of the snipers? That is the weirdest scope. Woo. Not good for me, but... Tinga, thank you for the resub. $49 fucking months. Oh. Dear God.
Let's do this.
Now, I would be the dick that would hide lore in these various different offices. That would be me. I am that dick.
Someone call a plumber. But no one's around to hear that.
Computer program. Padinger, it's a good thing you're here. To whom it may concern, I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. Wait, this isn't the right one. Dear House of Representatives, my husband Francis read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it, thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago. A drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son, Jeremy, broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through the living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program and he changed the universe so the driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were very happy together. I can feel him not being here and I know it's not right. Well, whatever that was, let's hope I didn't need it. I don't think Mario is going to be able to help with this one. Oh, much. I mean, this does seem a bit more up Luigi's alley, though. He deals with more of the spooky shit. Where we're going, we don't need doors. I also didn't need to come in here. There's not that much of this area left. I say as though I have any idea where I'm going. Fair enough, Tinga. Thanks for swinging by and for the resub. Hope that you have a good time out with your parents. Yeah, I'll probably still be going in 3 hours. So I will see you then. That looked like an area where I could potentially break through the wall. Is this the area where they wanted me to have high security clearance? Looks like it might be. Fuck off. Now, I'm not sure if this is Kiev, but I think it's probably Kiev. A Sky Trumpet hoax. Eh. Ooh!
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years. We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned, but postmarked from Toledo. It says, "Dear America Overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set.
Oh.
A fountain. A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat. No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio. Just this letter. Wait. I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder. With white shards in it? Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this? Karen? On the air, Karen. Where are you? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh God. Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
Oh. We read something about that in the last stream. Shift account 2. Gibbs reporting in. It's been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or are incapable of helping us. Or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shit about its own hard-working staff when they go missing in this place? How many times do we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. John, Nicolay, and Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the fuck is going on here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. Evaluation.
Warning. Altered item detected in transport bay. Access
Oh.
prohibited for safety regulation 18.A.
Alright, then.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure. No power.
Typical.
Great. Do we know an altered item that's a video camera?
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Yeah, fucking God! Alright, I need 3 power cores. But I have none. I see. Maybe let's not blow up the machinery. Okay. And now I can go that way, right? Or will it let me go through that? No, that door's still blocked. Right. No, Kevin.
Safely enter. Have a bureau full day.
Oh, fuck off. I like the fact that he just patiently waited. You know what? Yeah, be my friend. What actually happened to the item? The altered item isn't here now. I'm guessing it moved on, but I didn't activate anything. I mean, it now seems to want me to climb. Oh, okay. I think I see what I need to do. Is this just going back? Yeah, okay. Just in case. Why? Don't know why that was so difficult to destroy. I don't know which way I'm supposed to want. Oh God, Jesus! How the fuck did that get me so low health immediately? Jai. New language. I learned a brand new language the fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I'll prove it. See, please publish this letter and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Fuck you, though, man. Okay, is there... So what is down here, then?
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
Where the fuck are you taking me? Oh.
I remember that camera. How the hell did it get out? Are they his shooting movies now?
Maybe don't do that facing the front of the camera. Oh God. Okay, we're in a movie now.
That camera and step on it.
I see. Fuck off.
No way am I sharing the spotlight with this.
I mean, this feels very Stranger Things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh wait, hey, there's another one. How am I? I got him. But now is that gonna drop behind or? I see it.
Thought you could lose me, huh? Who am I talking to, James? Almost had it.
I mean, this is very, like, atmospheric. Get fucked.
For this ride.
Just the T-posing corpse. Third act villain. Got him. Well, if that was the third act villain, then we must be near the end. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Wait, what? We're back? Did that really just happen? Felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
I mean, it was different. We like changing things up a little bit. I'm not mad. And it gave us more ability points. Again, not that I exactly need them anymore, but the options are nice. Onward! Diane first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from redacted Arkansas claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The packaged camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The returns address leading agents to a P.O. box located in San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Right, okay. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by AI-80. Shoot First, Die Last, Coffee Bullet, Billy's First Car, Bike Card, Delivery Disaster. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident, stopping production. It's believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. Alec Baldwin? Well. I don't need doors. Oh, shift to count 3. It's clear no one is coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We've tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branching out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked us. There were a few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop a whole division into some caves. We were brought here, I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this was some sort of test, a mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report. Well, they seem lovely.
He's got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking? All right, this is the last one.
Here we go. Am I gonna have to fight the former again?
I believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Oh, that one was nice and quick. Watch it turn out that the nail is something bad.
Easy as pie.
Fuck. But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail, leave, end. Let it go? I'm Elsa?
Holy shit.
Is this because it's bringing down the astral plane?
Oh, thank God. What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
Watch it turn out that the locks weren't for keeping them out. How embarrassing! Astral shades are acting very rude. We cannot direct behavior in external regions. Fingers crossed. The board seems less definite now.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. but it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
I mean, that is fair. That makes sense. If you can't stop them from getting it, or rather having access to, like, be able to corrupt it, you can just stop it being there to corrupt. Oh, there's definitely something down here. Okay. That's about it. It's fucking dark. No. Your poke. Fixed it.
If it isn't my favorite director.
I'm your only director.
What
Now.
did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this, now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Hole. Okay. Well, before we go down the hole, give me maxed out melee damage, because why the fuck not? Yeah, why the fuck not? Not doing too bad. Now you see, now there's a reason to want the shifting fragments. I get you, I get you. Okay, so let's go back to warehouse, because we need to find that third cat. So bear with me. Fuck you. I just spawned in here. Ah, for fuck's sake. Did that get it? We got it. Piss off. Alright. There are 8 of these. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh god, these are like fucking Koroks. Okay, is this even fucking worth it? Kind of want to do it, but it's also kind of a lot more work than I can be bothered to do. Nah, I can't be asked. If they were all around the warehouse, I would have done it. But they're like spread across the entire map, and I just don't have the fucking time.
I know what I'm doing. That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Entry day plus 118. I have changed. Though it's hard to know how or why.
I'm gonna end up fighting
I
Anne.
no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They hunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I only understand his devotion and his awe.
Oh yeah. What are the id? Son of a bitch. Is that just another name for
They're growing
the
crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Astral spike. HRA was damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
True. True. I swear, if we end up coming across the the board, that's gonna be pretty fucking cool. Or if this ends up...
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Nobody else hears.
Because the board is like that. What if we're at that?
Full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Get on the hotline. Who is that? That's Marshall.
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right.
You fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Woo! Where's Marshall? There she is!
Find an opening.
too friendly. I think I very well may have just accidentally killed my friend. Oh no, there he is. Fuck off. Fuck. Fuck. I knew as soon as I fell that that probably wasn't going to go the way I wanted it to, but I thought that was just going to straight up kill me though, the fall. We were so fucking close.
Send a ranger to my location.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Friendly? Never mind. Made it fall. Come on. Give me more.
Explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her, but I can still save everyone else.
We are cleansed. The foundation is stable. We hope you will improve your loyalty.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Okay, well, it wants me to return up top. But it's also opened up all the side rooms. No! Fuck. That's the former. What?
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Okay. So I guess Control 2 would potentially be going more into the board itself. Seeing the other side of the pyramid.
I thought I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Okay.
If it isn't my favorite director.
But yeah, definitely. Definitely saw the former. Well, anyway, that was interesting. And I definitely feel like that's a good setup to a potential sequel. Let's check in with Emily, see if she's got anything
Now
new.
that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around. Just for a little bit.
Has the nail been doing anything since we restored it?
Define anything.
Anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes. Now that it's whole, the nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation. It seems to suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any His corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself.
Did the board let the hiss corrupt the nail? Did they want me to cleanse it? If so, why?
What do you know about Director Northmore?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmore's famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever. You know, standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmore was eventually forced to... Well, we don't need to go into that. Strangely, the only two board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances. If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply that...
Don't worry. If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them. What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug thing. I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's... separate?
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although I could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile. Too many unknowns to form a working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
We'll work on that.
Well, I think that now that is everything. I think. As far as I am aware, that was the last DLC. I can double check, because I literally went into this entirely blind. I have no fucking idea. Control. Okay. So, yeah, the two DLCs were AWE, which is the one that had Alan Wake,
Yeah, I found a
and Foundation, which is the one we just did. So that's it. And what you get for doing the cat ears.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
But I really enjoyed that, and if Remedy comes out with anything else, whether that's an Alan Wake or a Control or something similar to this IP, I would be interested. I would. But that's Control. Thank you guys for watching. I would recommend this. I definitely would say, because there's no difficulty settings, like myself, I enjoy the challenge, particularly when I'm streaming. Even when I'm not streaming, I do tend to play games on harder difficulties, but maybe not to the same extent that I do on stream. But I could definitely see, especially early on, this being too much of a struggle for certain people. But I enjoy it, and I think that the balance is there. The balance is there. It is deliberately difficult because it makes you have to think about what abilities you're going to go for. It makes you have to think about, okay, well, this weapon type is better for this. This is how I fight against this. Getting that strategy down, and then as you unlock more stuff, you get more powerful. But like the first thing I got was maximum health. The first upgrade tree we maxed out was total health. I never upgrade health in video games, but it was the first thing I had to do in this game. So if you enjoy a challenge, this is definitely a game that will give you that without you having to do anything extra to it. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed all of the lore, which, fair enough, at certain points I just had no interest. I wanted to keep up the pacing, but being able to see into the like SCP style background for all the altered items was really interesting. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For those of you on YouTube, and for those of you on Twitch, stick around.